Hi, I'm Victoria Dennis here with Anteater TV. Joining me today is Danielle Ward and her father Tom Ward. Danielle plays for our women's water polo team here at UC Irvine. Her father is an alumni and ex-water polo player as well. Danielle, how's your season been going?
So far it's been going well. We've had a couple of tough games that didn't turn out how we wanted them to, but we've won all the games we needed to, and now we're headed into our real season where we're going to start playing conference opponents. So this will be the real test, and we'll see how we're going to do.
Awesome. How is your goal individually, and how is the goal for the team this season?
Individually, I'm usually matched up with a certain player on each team, and I'd say that my number one goal is to shut out that person each game, and our team goal would be to win conference, beat all of our conference opponents in regular season, and then go ahead and win the conference tournament after that and make it to the NCAA Tournament.
Awesome. How is the atmosphere in the locker room before each match?
It depends on who our opponent is, but it's usually pretty energetic, I'd say. We always have music playing, and just trying to get ready to go to play whoever we are going to play, and get mentally prepared however we need to, and things like that.
So there's been talk about you practicing with the national team. Can you tell us something about that?
Sure. Since last May, I've been practicing with the national team. I got to go to China to play in the World League Super Final last May, and practice with them during the summer, and have been practicing with them. We start up again after season.
What have you taken from that and brought it back to UC Irvine?
I think that I developed a lot of leadership qualities from doing national team. It taught me how to be a leader to my team, to my teammates, and it taught me how to be a better player in all aspects of the game. I never really thought about the little details that go along with water polo until I started playing with the national team. So it got me thinking a lot more, I'd say.
And what do you notice during the game personally, after playing with the national team, that you like to bring back to UC Irvine during matches?
I'd say with the national team, there's always, the girls on the team are always very encouraging and are constantly instructing their teammates on what they could be doing or shouldn't be doing, and I think that I'm able to bring that to my team, and yeah, I think encouragement is the number one thing I took away from that.
Awesome. And you know, after season's over here at UC Irvine, what follows that for you?
Hopefully a job, but I'm not sure. I would like to keep playing because I love water polo sincerely, and it would be great if I had the opportunity to play with the national team after college. That would be great.
Awesome. And joining us today is your father, Tom. Hello.
Hello.
So you also, it's no secret that you were an All-American here, and last time you played here you won the national championship. You know, we would love to hear about how you love watching your daughter and how she got into the sport.
Sure. Well, she was about 12 years old. She started playing soccer and basketball and things like that, and then she was about 12 when she started water polo, and she just was a natural. She was a great swimmer, really talented with the ball. She was scoring a lot, and it just looked like that was going to be her sport. So, you know, it was just a progression from there. 12 all the way through high school, and dominated in high school. Was a really high recruit out of high school. Could have gone to Cal, or where else did you get recruited? UCLA, all the other schools, you know, the big schools. She chose Irvine. We're just stoked that she chose Irvine. We're right down the street, and it's been great. You know, as a parent that played, sometimes you want to, you know, interject and kind of teach them and coach them a little bit, but you kind of got to pull back at times because you don't want to kind of burn them out. If they're being coached at practice, they come home and they're getting coached by me, it's a little much. So you got to really watch how much you're doing that. So it's been kind of an interesting experience. I've really had to watch, how I handle that. But I think I've been able to give her a lot of what, I want to tell her. And she's picked it up pretty good. So, there's still stuff that I see that I'd like her to do. But, I'd say pretty much, I've been able to give her what I wanted to. So. The last time she played was not last season, she redshirted, but the season before. They got fourth at the NCAAs. They made the NCAA Tournament and got fourth. They almost beat UCLA. It was a one-goal game, and she guarded their best player most of that game and did a really great job on defense and shut her down. So that player is now a mainstay on the national team. So yeah, to me that was probably my most proud game of her. It was a huge game and she played really well.
Coming off of that statement, going into the NCAA tournament, what is the atmosphere and what do you guys think about going into the NCAA tournament?
For now, we have to get there. Like I said, we're going to start playing our regular season in conference, and right now we're just trying to focus on that and not look too much ahead because that's gotten us in trouble a little bit before. So we're trying to focus on conference right now, but I'm pretty confident going into it, so I'm excited for what's to come.
When I was here, if you can kind of pan out to the pool a little bit, the pool might have been, this size right here, this little part, and then a little L that came out. That was about it. So we had to kind of scrimmage in, 20-yard water, and some of it was shallow. So when you talk about water polo, this facility is completely different. We didn't have this nice scoreboard. This whole complex is totally different. The coaching staff is different, of course. I had Ted Newland, the legend Ted Newland, and Danielle has this new guy, this Dan Cladd. He's been here a while, but boy, he's making a name for himself. Awesome coach. We were blown away when he recruited Danielle and completely impressed and sold on UCI based on what he told us. And he has shown us nothing but what he told us. Nothing has changed. He didn't fudge about anything. It's been perfect. So we're absolutely thrilled with this UC Irvine choice. And, I'm just ecstatic. We live in Newport. She lives on the peninsula in Newport. And we're here. This is at the top of the bay. We're at the bottom of the bay. So this is the best possible scenario for everybody. And this program has blown up. Since she got here, they went from, on the verge to, hey, now we're in the mix with these top tier teams, the UCLAs, the Cals, the Stanfords, the SCs. We're right there. And I think the future is incredibly bright. Dan is an incredible coach, and I'm going to be following him for years, even after Danielle's gone.
Once again, I'm Victoria Dennis here with Anteater TV. The girls are off to play Hawaii next week. Stay tuned to hear more about your local UC Irvine Anteaters.